Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master, I guess, today. Today, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Jeff Talanian's very, very cool Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. The version you can get, although it's not available right now, is not backwards. And it's just me and my damn stupid backwards camera. With me today are the stars of the Reavers of Thule campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently. First up, we have Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I am playing Xanico, who is a 6th level cleric of the Great Feathered Serpent who guarantees the world.
Nice. And next up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Amar Kalsasine. He's a 6th level monk from 18th century art.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Robert.
Yeah, I'm Robert, and I'm playing Reagan, who's a Celt Viking runegraver, and she's 6th level.
Very nice.
And one of these days, I'll actually be able to do that smoothly.
All right, guys.
You just need time to practice.
It's only been 54 sessions. I mean, it'll come to you.
I was still thrown off when Kev was called her a rune carver way back when. Yeah. It's like I saw the mental blip. It's like, rune carver.
There is another old school game with a character class called Rune Carver that I was much more into at the time. So, All right, guys. So we're opening up with this lovely vista of a jungle, but this was certainly not what you guys were spending your last month or so doing. What happened last session?
So it sort of starts with the time before last when we got into the last room, the final room in the underground area beneath the Tower of Firkus Shud. And we got in there, and we found the body of Firkus Shud and this android lady who was lying on the table. And we found a ball, like a crystal orb type thing, or glass or something. And when you hold it, you can talk to it, and it has a picture of the robot lady's brain inside it somehow. We have no idea how any of that works, and we probably don't even know that she's an android, but we know that there's something funky about her because she's got weird designs on her skin, and she told us that she was created by the Atlanteans rather than being, Anyway, there was also one of those, so we've been carrying around these weird kind of egg nest sort of things, these large kind of semi-spherical objects that we used. That was how we opened up the door to get into the last room, was using these objects. And there was one of them inside this room, kind of in a corner, sort of active as far as we could tell. Like there was energy glowing over it and stuff. So we talked to the lady in the sphere for a while, for like a good, half or 2/3 of the session. Was just sort of talking to her about what was going on. And then Kane decided that it was time to use some hammering. And then Reagan talked him into waiting a second while she brought one of the other eggs closer to the egg that he was going to hammer. And when she did that, the spirit of Firkus Shud arrived, and it attempted to attack Kane, but Kane reflexively struck at the egg with the hammer that is designed. It's a magical war hammer that is designed for taking down castle gates. So as you can imagine, the egg was completely pulverized in the strike, as was a good chunk of the wall and the supporting structure and all that sort of stuff. And we had forgotten that Kane turns into a madman after using said ability. Yes. So Kane went crazy and decided to attack, or turned on us in a rage. So we rushed out as best we could. And then somehow there was some chaos, and we tried to get Kane back. And eventually he came back, but there was falling chunks of stone and all that sort of stuff. And Amar had to carry Kane while he was in a sort of stupor after his rage, and Reagan, I think, went down, and Xanico had to carry her. So we hightailed it out of the tower and into, there's sort of a dead zone around the tower, but we went all the way into the jungle where we could see the tower and sort of watched and waited. The tower sort of it's now the leaning tower of Firkashud because it's not quite upright as much as it was. But we're out in the jungle now and sort of wondering what's going to happen next, I think.
Yeah.
And I would only add a couple of quick things. So just the what was running through Reagan's head when Kane turned was, the first thing was, okay, run away. Then the second thing was, let's just lock him inside the room until he recovers. It's like, oh wait, tower's coming down. No wait, we don't want to lock him in the room. So she had to stop to make sure the door didn't close. And then he caught up and chaos ensued. The other thing I would add is that this lovely vista that Kev is showing us does not include the kaiju that's lurking out there somewhere.
Yep.
and given a certain movie that just came out,
Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters within the week.
Okay, I'm not Kong. Somebody else.
Yeah. Well, I could make you bigger, but only if we rest first.
Yeah, I don't think you're that big.
All right. So then, what do you guys wish to do? So the when you come rushing out, I think we randomly determined the time, and I think it was afternoon again. It's like everything in every campaign I run always happens in the mid-afternoon.
I think it was afternoon because it had been a good chunk of day that we adventured after resting again.
Yeah.
And then Kane had to wait a while to recover his
he needed orange slices.
abilities. Yeah, I needed some help getting back to full Kane-ness, and Reagan needed some help getting back to full Reagan-ness with a potion, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And
she's still not full Reagan-ness, but
yeah.
All right. So then, excuse me, guys. All right. So then, what? I guess you guys will be waiting until nightfall. Let's see if anything interesting happens overnight.
Yeah. Yeah, at least we'll want to finally rest, hopefully.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank God the cleric's here.
Yeah, you guys all have healing capabilities in one degree or another.
Yeah.
It's really the only party members who do.
Yeah. Cavavencian, hopefully he doesn't decide to wander on by. So, yeah, my circle's broken. Let's see what's up.
Quit giving him ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's right. He doesn't give us astonishing points anymore for doing that.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. Oh, come on. We could take him. Oops.
Let's see. Do they pick outsiders and things like that the way they do Undead and Ash? I can't remember.
How do they say again?
I was just wondering, like in I know in traditional D&D, usually Turn Undead also worked against like infernal creatures.
Oh yeah.
And I was wondering if Ash did that too or not. I can't remember.
Demons and such are treated very differently in Ash than they are in D&D.
That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, like I think it's the Underborea. I think is where most of them are located. There's like they make a distinction between those things and the things of the Outer Dark.
Yeah, I know he was planning on doing something with that. I thought that was going to be the next big thing. I'm anxiously awaiting that.
I think a reprint as well is something that folks are pretty excited for. All right. I grabbed another book, Will.
Oh no.
We're doomed.
Okay, so, you guys, tell me about what, in the first hour or so, as you guys are settling in outside of the circle, that empty circle, what is it that you guys are planning on doing? You gonna make a camp? Are you gonna? Is the plan to wait out the night?
Well, I think we definitely want to make a camp. Because we all need to rest. I'm trying to decide if Reagan wants to keep an eye on the tower or if she wants to get out of sight of the tower. Or what the rest of you guys think.
It's not smoking anymore, right? That was the big thing that made camping right here a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think staying inside of the tower is a good idea, partly because if something nasty comes along, it seems like a fair bit of the nasty things from outside of the tower don't like going into the tower. And so we might have to run like into the atrium and close the door behind us if, particularly nasty things arrive during the night.
You think it's structurally okay?
Well, I think it's better than getting eaten by all the nastiness that's out here.
I can sort of get on board with that.
So is that what you guys are heading back in the tower?
No, not heading back in the tower yet. We're camping close enough so that whoever's on watch can see the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that we'll be sort of just in the area of jungleness.
Yeah.
And then if something happens, we can hopefully wake everybody up in time and rush back into the tower to hold the door instead of trying to defend ourselves out here.
Have you started a fire? You don't have any rations left, do you?
I think we've got a little bit of the beetle rations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's only been like 2 days since we've been in this thing.
Yeah, I'm showing that I've got 2 beetle rations left. So I don't know what you guys wrote down, but
Where's my?
I'm trying to find my rations on my sheet.
I think I might have one. Let me check.
well, you probably have a similar number to me because it's been.
Yeah, Reagan eats a lot.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm kidding. all those phosphorescent things in her skin now need more energy. Yeah, I've got 2 rations.
Okay.
Oh, but I have no healing potions.
So I'm trying to find. There we go. Okay, Arlen, would you give us a D6 roll, please?
All right.
Nice. Okay. So, bear with me a moment here. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ooh, getting a moaning from somebody.
Oh, something just went by my window.
Yeah.
Big truck.
Okay. Here we go. Get you.
That wasn't my normal.
Get you. Get you. I say someone's phone is on a hell of a vibrate. All right, guys. So, put you right around here. And okay. Forgive me, guys. You need to get something set up here. For a random encounter. Oh, Will, would you give me a D8 roll, please?
Okay.
See what direction this stuff's coming from. 2, 3. All right, let's see. That would be 3. Oh, perfect. You know, I set them up perfectly. Almost as if your dice knew. Very appreciate them being so accommodating. All right. 7 yards. Okay, so which among you guys has the highest wisdom score?
I'm guessing either Arlen or me.
Yeah, probably. What is your
Actually,
dog?
we're all pretty good. Hold on. What's over here?
I got a 16.
16, okay.
18 for Reagan.
Okay. And Zanico, is your wisdom your 18 as well?
Is he muted?
Is Arlen
You're
muted?
muted. Yeah.
Sorry, I muted myself to type because my keyboard makes loud clicky clacky sounds and then forgot about it. Yes, my wisdom is an 18.
Okay.
I was wondering why you guys couldn't hear me every time I told you.
Big jerks. All right. So why don't let's see, Robert and Arlen each give us a D20 roll. Whoever rolls highest, you'll be the first one to hear this. Stellar start to
Neither
the
of
day,
us wanted
guys.
to hear it. Whatever it is, we didn't want to hear it.
A 1 and a 2. All right, so Zanico, you are the one who is on watch here. Your allies sleeping fitfully in the hot jungle, the buzz of insects around you. And you hear, Zanico, from the I guess, east on this map. You can hear the sound of hooting. Loud, throaty hooting.
Oh no, not
Uh-oh.
the gorillas again.
Oh, and you've got a Mallow token instead of a Reagan token. It
Oh,
looks
right,
like.
hold on. I put the wrong one down here.
Not that we
I'm
wouldn't
okay-
like
I'm
to have
okay with
Mallow
Mallow
here,
being here.
George. if
Yeah,
you're
for
listening.
real.
But
I'm okay with Mallow being here right now instead of Reagan. It's all right.
Oh, you know, Reagan wasn't even on that map. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab a Reagan token here. Oh, this is going way back. There we go. Where are you? There we go. All right. So you can hear this, Zanico, and you hear the sound of a number of things like hitting the ground, thump, 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 and you can hear stuff rustling and moving through the trees or through the undergrowth. And let me move them into range here, and you'll see what's coming in. What is their move? Ooh, they be quick. All right. Now, one of the ways that what is coming in differs from what you're seeing on the tokens is that these things have 2 sets of arms.
Oh, Lord.
As they're racing and pulling themselves along, they have feral and sharpened teeth in their mouths, and they seem keen on you guys. So, round 1, guys. Let's have everybody decide what you're doing. Zanico, I'm going to assume you have time to kick your allies and wake them up.
all right, I was going to say that's what I'm doing if I haven't yet.
Yeah. You'll have had the time to... I think you guys have spent enough time in this jungle to know you need to react quickly. So, everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then we'll start off.
Let's see. What's the distance here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Reagan got one of those what we're calling laser gun thingies.
What?
What do we call those things? Those
The rifles.
The
rifles.
Atlantean PDWs?
Yeah. So, yeah, okay.
Reagan had borrowed one from someone, but I don't think that she actually has one of her own.
I thought there were a number of them.
No, there were just 2. King got
there were just
one,
2.
and I
Okay.
got one.
Okay. I think she was borrowing it from Kane.
It's back with his character.
Okay, got it. What's she got for weapons? Not much. That's right, yep.
Okay, we're not splitting the atom here. Let's make a decision.
Yep, got it.
Okay. And Amar, what are you doing?
I guess just straight moving, because I
Okay.
can't, what is it? You can't move then missile, correct?
You can move, then missile. You can't missile, then move.
Ah, okay. Then that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I
Excellent.
couldn't remember. I knew there was something.
Yeah, no, it's different games. I had to spend time looking up for what I was looking for a moment ago was the surprise rolls, because I couldn't remember how it works in this game.
Yeah.
It's just much easier to fuck it. Well, everything's AD&D from now on. All right, Arlen, would you beat my 4, please?
All right. Ooh.
All right. So first up is we do have a so they're not meleeing because I can't get to you guys yet. But we have missile. We got Zanico and Reagan. Who wants to go first?
Let's see. Reagan can actually Zanico, go ahead.
Okay,
Shoot.
I'm just shooting up towards the front one. I'm imagining they're pretty hard to see in the brush because
They're
of, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna get a little bit of
Concealment.
AC bonus.
Yeah, but I am going to take my shots anyway.
Good call.
That is not going to do it.
Eesh.
But I get a second one. That's better, but maybe not.
No, so you're firing off. The undergrowth is in the night is flaring with into immolation when your beam touches it. But unfortunately, none of those shots seems to land true. Reagan.
Yep, short bow.
Nice.
Range, but range is medium, so is that a minus? It doesn't matter. At -5.
Yeah, I think that's more than enough to hit. Okay, let me create a. Wrong there.
She's low on
Madison.
arrows. She's got one more.
Okay. Okay, we got a health bar set up. Oh, I gotta roll hit points. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so arrow sinks into one of them. Then it is move. So they're going to be moving first. They're all going to move in straight forward.
Yay.
Yay.
Come to my death gun.
Yay. Yeah. Ooh. Then it is Amar. What are you doing?
I'm moving. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's half my move.
Okay. And then the second phase, we got one more missile from Zanico.
Yep. One more. That's better.
Nice. That's a hit. Which one are you hitting?
All right. I'm just shooting at the same one.
Same one?
This
Okay.
guy. Yeah.
Woo. Okay. And this thing cries out. The bellow echoes throughout the jungle. You can hear the sound of birds lifting to the sky, but it still keeps charging in towards you.
All right.
Then it is Reagan. You got a second shot?
Actually, I don't. Sorry.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's these things. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay.
And it is Amar's turn. What are you doing, Amar?
Yeah, I'm going to target the one that Zanico, because really that's the closest one I can get.
Okay.
So,
Nat 20 for my save.
Hmm.
Go ahead and roll damage.
soon as I find my character sheet, there it is. I'm like, where is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. D6. Go. Oh my god!
Oh.
What a crap roll!
However, fortunately, because of the ray gun shots and because of Reagan's archery, that is sufficient. So you're it turns into a negative and then drops down dead. All right, that's the end of round 1, guys. We're on round 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. Hey, everyone, decide what you're. Enter what you're doing for the round. What am I doing?
Yeah. Okay, you can move then missile, but not missile move. All right. Let's see.
Okay, great. Then so Arlen, you lost. Will, would you kindly beat my 3?
Oh, come on, man.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. All right, so first up we've got everyone moving. So all of our heroes move.
So 1,
3 squares.
3.
She's gonna go
Yeah, look at that.
here, I think. You're backing up just a bit.
All right. Zanico, you're good where you are?
I think so. What I'm trying to do, because it seems like we chose a spot with some underbrush to bed down for concealment, so I'm trying to move as much out of that as I can.
Okay, you
I
got
assume
it.
that that's a good spot.
Okay. Starting to move my monkeys here. And I know they're likely apes. Although they have 6 limbs, so they're whatever the fuck I want to call them. Monkeys! Mutant monkeys! Simian savages. Here we go. That is it for the move. Next phase, we have missile. Whole bunch of missile going on. What's going on, missile?
Yeah, go ahead, Arlen.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot at this one because it looks to be the most out of cover.
Yep.
All right. That's
solid
good.
hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'm such a
That's
dummy.
not so good. That's pretty
There you
good.
go.
Pretty good. 20.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
so 10. That's actually enough to take it down, so I don't need to create a health bar for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. It slumps to the ground. Amar?
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to shoot at the one that's closest to me. Just
Okay.
interest of
Fucking-
preservation.
Another nat
So
20 for a save.
Oof.
Hey,
Getting those out of the way early.
Put that guy in jail.
I tell you, I got my rewards for my Deadlands Kickstarter, the new Adventure Edition too, and I didn't realize I'd gone for the package that ended up having like all the extra stuff. I got my first set of metal dice with it,
Nice.
and boy, are those lovely. They're very hard to read, but they are really nice. It's form over function, I suppose.
Quick thing about Kickstarters. Kevin, did you see that they're doing the adventure Kickstarter? The new
For Trinity Continuum.
I did not see that.
yeah, the Trinity. Yeah, they launched it this week.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make a note of that.
I didn't
But
know
it's a
if you
long
had
ways
gotten-
out. It's not. I don't know if you checked when it's supposed to deliver, Will, but it's not until
I
like
did
20.
see that, and I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, it's
What?
not until like early 2023 that it's actually supposed to deliver.
I don't know if they're pushing that because
What?
just the way
What
shipping and
the
everything
fuck?
has been, and they're trying to say, hey, if we get before that, hey, everybody's happy. I don't know.
I think they had some under-delivered before, and that's part of it. And also, they're probably like, we need money because of the whole situation that is going on with all the game companies and their worldwide pandemic and all that. And so they're like, well, we'll push this out now, and then hopefully get enough to kind of stay afloat to make it happen.
Yeah, I've already got everything I need. Like the way that their Kickstarters tend to go, those Onyx Press ones, is it's like the book, and then you can get some of their old books.
Yeah,
because I did that. I filled a collection with Scion, the new version of Scion, that way. So I might wait until it's actually out. Because
I wanted to make sure you knew.
no, I appreciate that. Yeah.
You were interested.
Well, it's
Is that the Trinity Continuum one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trinity Continuum for Adventure, the Kickstarter just launched.
No, I just found it. Yeah.
Do you know, like I do really like the old Adventure too. I think it's a solid game.
I have said, because I've played Vampire, I've played Mage, I played Aberrant, but the adventure implementation of the storyteller rules is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
I just think it was the best implementation.
Yeah, I like the stream. It's
fast. There are minor differences.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, it's basically the same mechanic that underlies Exalted as well too. It was their second generation.
I've never played that.
Yeah, Exalted is complicated in a different way with character options and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is so streamlined. Well, hold on. Let me put the spaghetti rules in. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But again, like that's the reason that appeals to that particular game appealed to people for that particular reason. So, cool. All right, so we got. I'd made my save. This was the one with the health bar. That's the one you shot.
Yeah, the one you got a health bar on. Yes, sir.
All right. So here we go. Monkey, you now have cancer. Then it is Xanaco's
Reagan.
Reagan, yeah.
Yep, Reagan will take a shot at the same monkey that just got hit.
Yeah.
And it's medium range again, so is that -1, I think?
-2 at medium range.
-2, so that hit AC 1?
That is still a hit. Okay.
Okay, only 3.
All right. All right.
She's got one more arrow.
Okay. Ape time. Oh, man, you're almost out of arrows.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, she never bought she never had a chance to buy new arrows other than when she was in Thule a long time ago.
Yeah.
She didn't buy enough.
Oh, shit. Shit!
Because we assume that we have half, or you can recover half of the arrows after the battle?
You roll randomly.
Roll randomly, okay.
Yeah. 50% chance of recovering the arrows. Okay, Amar.
Yeah.
This thing slams into you. And I have... Oh, yeah. Whoop. So excited I'm tossing dice around.
Help.
All right. So, what is your AC currently?
Let's see.
Well, let me roll and see what I got here. I hit an AC. I hit an AC 0.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. You take 5 points of damage. Full DR applies, and 19. That's going to hit as well. And 5 points of damage. Full DR applies.
Okay, Amar's at -2, y'all.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Then
I think we're going to end up in an ape prison.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Okay. That is, I believe, the end of the round. So top of the or next round, round 3. Go. And. It is Will. You won last time, so you roll initiative again. Everyone,
all right.
Write down what you're doing for the round.
Well, you've been the beneficiary of one of those prayer for the dyings. Because we didn't get a chance to sleep all night, so I can't use it yet. Let's see here. Move and then missile. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Robert, if you're able to adjust the gain on your mic, because we're hearing every keystroke with you.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. So Will, you rolled a 5?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are up first. So, Xanaco, you're up first. What are you doing?
All right, Xanaco does the, guitarish trick, and the Atlantean PDW on its sling tosses it onto his back and pulls out the Robotaton electric hammer.
Nice.
And advances in to smash.
Anyone curious how this game differs from D&D? It's I sling my laser gun on my back and use my Robotaton hammer.
Hell yeah.
And he misses big.
Oh.
This is really not Xanaco's field of expertise,
Now, hold
guys.
on. The second hit, Amar, remember, in this game, you could spend Astonishing Fortune to negate damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you could have negated the damage from that second hit and still be up.
Okay, so that'll put me back.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Because it's...
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, this game is more forgiving than... This is when we were playing in easy mode. Say that, Arlen. Fuck you, Madison.
And then I'm looking for the rules for like trying to withdraw.
1/3 of your move, I think, and we decided you can move it on either the melee segment or on the move segment, whatever you decide.
Okay, so let's do that.
Okay. All right, so then Xanaco. The reason I brought up, or I was thinking of Astonishing Fortune, is because do you want to re-roll that?
Everybody else is so low, but if we don't start killing them, they're just going to overwhelm us.
Yeah, I think you need to try it. I would say.
Okay, I will spend one of our Astonishing Fortune to re-roll my attack.
Okay.
Mhm.
Go.
Oops.
And I didn't do much better.
Not quite enough. All right. Then it is the apes.
Oops. Yeah, Reagan's gonna have to come in.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. And they got so many arms. All right, Xanaco, what is your AC currently?
My AC is a 5.
A 5, all right. That is a miss. 5 is what I rolled. 8 is what I rolled, not better. So one of them is brings its claws up and down, and you're able to duck back and forth, that electricity flaring on the end of your hammer to keep it at a distance. The other one manages to sneak through a claw. You take 3 points of damage, full DR applies. And then its second claw also hits. That is 4 points of damage, full DR applies. Now, Amar, you got a face full of monkey here.
Okay. So...
Now, hold on. You actually, if you're choosing to withdraw on the melee phase, you would actually get a chance to move first.
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering. But I think it's only one square, because you said it's 1/3 your move?
Yeah, so you're only going to be able to deke back one, but that'll keep him at a distance, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Whoa!
Maybe next time we'll win again, and I can shoot them all with the ray gun.
Okay. So then...
well, it's 1/3 of your total move, not 1/3 of the 1/2 move for the round.
Oh, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so... And Amar has crazy movement, right? Isn't he at
Yeah,
like
I've
50?
got 50. I'm trying to do quick math.
Yeah.
So 15?
One. Yeah.
So, 2 more squares.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
All right. Then it is... let's see here. No one's got missile. What do you... Oh, Reagan's moving. What do you know?
Yeah, she's going to be moving up to come up to here. Ooh, sorry. Actually move, not measure.
Okay.
Don't feel bad. I do that.
Yeah. All right. And so then the other apes have moved. Okay, then we are on to round, or phase 2. First one is anyone... Okay, melee. I got some melee and monkeys here. Go. Monkey melee. Xanaco, that is a miss and a miss. A 6 and a 4 will not do it.
Nice.
All right, then my one monkey can't get in melee, but this other one I think can. Okay, Omar, you're moving, right?
Yeah, I'm just straight moving, so...
Shit, that means...
Let's see.
Oh, shoot.
Oops.
Monkey phalanx. All right. First ones. 17 is going to be a hit. Only 2 points of damage, though. So... second... does an AC 1 hit you, Amar?
Yes.
Okay. 2 points of damage as well.
Damn it, I'm down again.
Lest anyone think I'm cheating here. All right, so if you're down with that, the other monkey's going to finish its move there, and then the last monkey, 1, 2... Oh, and then we got melee or missile from Reagan.
Yeah, she's going to try to hit the one that Amar hit.
Okay.
This is close range, obviously.
Yep.
So, it doesn't matter.
Not great. Not great. Okay. So that is the end of round 3. No, I got my last monkey to move.
This is Kev said, I really want to play, what do you call it, with you, Jackals with you guys. So.
Jackals is a really good game, but I would not...
I do want to play that at some point.
Yeah, it's a fucking really cool game. It would certainly not replace this. This, again, there's no lightning hammers and there's no ray guns in Jackals yet. Okay.
I was going to say yet.
Yeah. It's going to be one of my games, so really.
Yeah.
All right, so then that is the end of the round. Then, Will, you're still winning initiative, so everyone type in what you're doing, and then we'll wait till you see my result.
Yes. I got a little trigger happy because you said it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're like, rolling initiative? Okay, I will.
There's, if you're erring on the side of rolling too early or erring on the side of rolling too late, too early is always better in my book. So.
And when you do melee, you can move half your move and then melee.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Speaking of like weirdo tech and magic stuff, Savage Rifts is an enormous amount of fun. It's the characters are just, it's like playing like low-level superheroes because they've got so much shit they can do. Will, beat my 2, please. Nice. Okay. All right, so you guys are up first. Melee, we got Xanico. This is a favored round. Oh, you're a cleric.
I'm a cleric, so.
Okay.
Yep.
Bear Gore shows
AC 6.
AC 6 is good enough.
Awesome.
Let's see here. Okay, let me roll hit points here. Okay, so that has... Oh, hold on. Let me just cut and paste from this dude over here.
Now cleave. Oh, wait.
Boom. Yeah, really. Okay. All right, so you bring this thing, wow, and you hammer it. Now, there was something you could do, couldn't you? Couldn't you discharge to have it do extra damage?
Yeah, this is the better damage.
Oh, I see.
Discharge.
Okay. All right. So this thing howls in pain as the electricity plays across this thing. Then we have Reagan. What are you doing, Reagan?
Yeah, she's going to come up here just hoping to... she's just going to come in. She's going to get hit by all of them, and then she's going to try to hit this guy that was already hurt. And with her great hammer...
Go. Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Smash. Yep. Solid and dead. A single hit.
Just hoping we can take enough of these out that they reconsider.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, so that is another one down, and then Amar, I think he dropped to -2.
Yeah, -1 or -2, I can't remember, but yeah.
You're at -1 right now, but I think on...
you don't bleed out at -1.
Oh, right. Yeah. All right, so we got monkeys attacking Reagan now. Reagan, what's your AC?
2.
Okay, that's actually not bad. So I hit you once. 6 points of damage. Full DR applies.
Okay, she's down to 2.
Okay, miss with the others. And then Xanico. Let's see here. Nat 20.
Uh-oh. Kevin's going to kill another of Arlen's characters.
He's going to kill all of us, don't worry.
6 points of damage, and that is with the crit hit.
Okay, 6 points of damage.
Full DR will apply. Those are misses. And I hit one more time.
Oh, wait, mine didn't.
3 points of damage, full DR applies.
Oh.
Ooh.
What are we at, Astonishing Fortune-wise? Have we used all of it?
No.
We've got one.
No, we have one more. I'd say use it.
Okay, I'm going to use the Astonishing Fortune to stop that last one.
Do you guys have any other, like, Hail Mary magic items that you have not used yet?
Nope.
Let me look, but I would.
I had one I was thinking about, but I was thinking it would be too complicated to set up. But it was that bundle of sleep or whatever. So
the Brazier of Sleep.
Yeah, we would have to use in other words, could use it before the camp. Yeah.
Unless these things are undead and I can try to turn them, it doesn't seem likely.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh boy.
We're going down.
Then let's roll initiative. Okay, everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then Will's still king of initiative here.
Yeah, because anything Reagan could do would put her down if she did a rune graving anyway. At this point, she doesn't have anything, so... Alright.
Alright. Then, Will, beat my 3, please.
Come on.
Come on, Will. You can do it. No.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
All
Bunch
right.
of monkeys. Now the kaiju shows up.
All right, that's a hit on Reagan.
Yep, she's
6
down.
points of damage. Full DR
Yep.
applies. And
Minus
then
3.
On Xanico. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, AC 6, so that's a miss. 1 hit. 6 points of damage.
That is that for Xanico.
Okay. Now, guys.
You asked for a TPK, you got a TPK. You
All
get a
right.
TPK.
Give me
They're
one.
gonna love this in chat. They're always calling for blood.
Yeah. Take us out. Come on.
G-Man says, good morning, gents. Finally caught up the play in time.
Who's this?
What are the... Someone in chat?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now give me a moment here, guys. All right. So, let's do this.
Oh, dummy.
Hey, there's no call for that.
No, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
It's not far off the mark, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What size is this one?
I've been so used to fighting things that don't respond to command.
Oh, yeah, shoot.
Yep.
All right, so hold on here, guys.
Sorry, guys. I feel like Reagan's the dead weight at this point.
I think there's... that was a challenging encounter in the middle of the night. This place is a dangerous joint. So,
Yeah.
all right. Now, where are we here? Okay. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds here, guys. Just need to get something set up here. It's tough to find a map for a kaiju belly, so... Hey, is he kidding? I don't know.
Yeah, I just got all my Conan second wave stuff yesterday.
Oh, nice.
For
Yeah.
2d20.
I was completely surprised. I was like, "What the heck is this box?" And it's like, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm waiting for them to... What was in the second wave? Is that...
It included like Call and just a bunch of really thin books. So
Oh!
Yeah, it's all splat books.
yeah, it's all the splat books.
But it's I'm trying to remember which ones are second wave. I can go on Modiphius' website and check what Kevin's.
yeah.
Actually, I've been waiting for I'm not sure which ones it is, but I'm trying to wait for the second batch, like with Cull and all those other ones to be in print. So
That's third wave.
That's third
So
wave.
second wave is Nameless Cults, Conan the Pirate, Ancient Ruins and Cursed Cities, Horrors of the Hyborian Age, and Conan the Brigand.
Okay, yeah.
No, but I I got the call book too, so maybe second and third.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
yeah. Call is definitely third wave.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's great.
No, it all came at once.
Cool. Well, I gotta get. There we go. I gotta get on their website then.
Mm-hmm.
Although they had the so annoyed with their the decks they had. Like there's the encounter deck and the momentum deck and a bunch of other shit, and like they sent an email out and within 10 minutes it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I know my Fading Sun Kickstarter should be shipping soon.
Mm-hmm.
The new book or box set, I should say, for Degenesis is shipping right now too.
So many games.
Yeah,
So many games.
The little players.
seriously.
I know. Well, so little time.
Yeah,
Yes.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
But my real problem is that I don't just do role playing games. I do historical war games. I do miniature war games.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make my own baseball game. I have too many hobbies.
Well, with us on the channel too, so many of the games that we run are out of print games anyway. Too, so it's when the new ones come out and they capture my fancy, it's kind of nice to have a change of pace and run something new. Degenesis is one of those games too that would be I think would play phenomenally for an ongoing campaign. You could really have a lot of fun with that, and really neat setting too.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right. So, let me bring you guys over. Yes. Let's make sure you guys have sight here. Oh, I think I cut and paste. Or cut you. Let me just... All right, let's see. Oops, come on, game.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. All right, so here's what we're going to do. This is not part of Ash core rules, but since when have we ever been restricted to those?
See that shelf back there?
Yeah, exactly. That shit ain't going to use itself.
See that shelf back there? Oh.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Xanico, what is your constitution?
Not good. Oh no, it's not that bad. It's a 13.
13? Okay.
My strength that sucks. It's my strength is a 9.
All right. 13. Would you give us a D20 roll, +1, and a D6 roll, please?
20 plus 1. 17 and a 1.
All right. You will be suffering from some kind of gruesome scarring. Impossible to impersonate another, but +2 to intimidate others. -4 to all other reactions. So this is sort of Jonah Hex kind of shit. When your face is really fucked up. Amar, would you? What is your constitution?
Con 13.
13. Okay. Would you give us a D20 +1 and a D6 roll, please? 19. Pretty good.
1d6.
Oof. Ah.
You have no arms.
Yeah. One of your legs is lamed.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you reduce your movement by half.
Ooh.
And Dex is reduced by 1/3 for AC purposes.
Oh, hell.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's going to take some treatment. And then, Robert, what is Reagan's constitution?
Well, that was her dump stat, 9.
Give us a
That was based.
1d20 roll, just flat, and a 1d6 roll, please.
Okay, that was actually role playing related. That was like, okay, she almost wasted away as a child, and that still pains a little bit. So
15.
Yep. Oh, apparently low is bad.
Ooh. Ay. Your heart and lungs are damaged.
Okay.
You must rest 2 turns for every 6, and wilderness movement is reduced by 1/3. You cannot force march. Oof, and your con is reduced by 1/3.
So she's at 6. Okay.
Holy shit. All right. So, it'll either be Amar or Zaniko who kind of snaps awake first, and it's the sound of something crying. The barking of apes that snaps you awake. Okay, so that'll be Amar. And Amar, you so your eyes flash awake, open, and you can see there is a strange flickering luminescence all around in this small, cramped cavern. And as you're about to move, it takes all of your will to not cry out, because something is terribly, terribly wrong with your leg. Let me move you guys over here. All right, so guys, you are right in here. Oh, so Amar, you can see sitting next to you, quite badly beaten up, are Reagan, who looks like she's got blood and spittle on her chin from where she's aspirated little mists of blood. And you can see Zaniko, but Zaniko's face looks pretty horribly injured at this point. What do you do?
I can't see anything. Do I have vision?
Oh, hold on. Do you? Should be. Let's see here.
Let me zoom all the way out and make sure I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
No,
I don't see it.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's this stupid... let's see here. Does that make a difference for you?
No, I don't see anything.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, I've got a black screen also.
Okay, good.
From here.
There you go. Yeah, they changed the all the default settings on... Ugh. Okay. Can any of you guys see yet?
Nope.
Oh, hold up.
That's because we all lost our eyes, too.
Yeah. This is my way of breaking it to you slowly. How about now, guys? Any change now?
I got nothing.
Okay, then, hold up. Yeah, because it's set to global illumination, so you should... Maybe hit refresh, guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
See if that makes a difference. Because I do have it set to global illumination on this, but this is the... No joy? Oh, hold up. No. If I want global illumination, maybe I should set it to global illumination.
Ding, 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 ding.
Fucking problem between keyboard and chair. How about now, guys? Can you see now?
No.
Nope.
No, still not, eh? That's weird.
Maybe we all need to refresh now that he actually set it to global illumination. I'm refreshing.
Let's see here.
I think we're in the afterlife, man.
Yep.
You know what? Hold up. All right. Let me do one thing because they are, I know, discontinuing the old dynamic lighting at some point, but their new dynamic lighting was kind of fucked as well. So let's just do this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And voila. Boom. 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 How about that, guys?
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Are we all on that layer?
Let's see here. Vision. Oh, all right. What is going on here?
The game was trying to say, Kev, you should have TPK'd them.
Yeah, really.
But I also should have remembered that I could use hold person because I never used it in the fucking tower.
Okay.
I was thinking I had nothing because we've been in the tower all day.
Okay, I'm just gonna try.
Oh.
Oh, I'm getting an Amber Alert.
Oh. I was wondering if it was weather at first. Let me see what our
Nope, it's somebody shot a DPS trooper.
Oh shit. Okay, let me try something here. Copy. Get rid of you guys. Man, I gotta go online and see if other people are having the same issue, because we've been having a fucking time with this dynamic lighting in 2 of our games now, and it's existing games. This feature is in active development. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Just leave well enough alone.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, that doesn't make a difference for you guys. I'll try turning off one other feature. Nope, no difference. For those listening at home, apologies for this. Just the... Man. Like,
We're currently experiencing technical difficulties.
yeah, really.
It's okay, guys. This is what happens when you die and you're a follower of the Great Feathered Serpent. You get swallowed by him, and then after the, stomach acid processes your soul, he spits you back up, and then you are, purified.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
So
think
we're
you
just
should
in
do
the
something about
uncomfortable
bag
part of
there?
the process right now.
Okay.
So does that make Kev the Great Feathered Serpent?
Okay, so what can you guys see now? Nothing?
I just see a black square right now
Yes.
Yep.
because I zoomed way back out.
Yes. I zoomed out as too. Like, are we on the same layer that you are? Or sorry, that doesn't make sense.
Let me try refreshing and see if something has changed.
All right.
But
Like, I'm trying to dummy proof this, see if there's something I'm doing that's wrong here, but...
yeah, I just refreshed and we're still seeing just a black square.
Pete's sake. Alright, hold on. Turn this on. We'll leave that
Quick,
off.
Will, do the technical difficulties jingle.
I don't remember a jingle.
You don't remember a jingle? We covered this in session 0.
Okay.
I've slept since.
How about now, guys? Can you see anything now?
Not without refreshing. Let's try refreshing. Nope, nothing for me.
I'm going to do a big refresh and see what happens.
Nope, now my screen went white completely. Here we go.
Let's try this. Yeah, that's nothing, so I'm going to go big.
Okay, hold on.
Nope, there's still nothing.
Well, I've gone into this, and now I see nothing but black. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Rolled
really
good.
bad.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Theater of the mind?
You know, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll go back to that. It could just be a corrupted page.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like I can't see anything now. Are you fucking kidding me? Good lord. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Oh my gosh. Delete page. Delete page. Well, let's move you guys off of here.
Now let me do this.
Off there for a second.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete. There's clearly something that's gone wrong here.
Mm-hmm.
So let me. What are you? Oh, I can't delete the one I'm on currently. Fuck off, game. There we go. Delete. All right, let me try something different here. Again, for those listening at home, my apologies for the impromptu Roll20 tutorial / rant, but man, it's so buggy right now. We had this problem with Icewind Dale 2 weeks ago.
Hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Get rid of save settings. All right. Now, try this again here. On the plus side, it certainly has given me an opportunity to really think through what's going to be happening next. Oh man, and I went through and did all the dynamic lighting for it too. You pain in the patoot. Alright, where are you? There we go. Nope. There we go. Alright, here we go. Second try. I got a good feeling about this now. You know, I've had more and more people recommending Foundry as the replacement for Roll20, and I've been very resistant to it just because it's everything's set up in Roll20, and I'm very familiar with Roll20, but like this continues on the way. Okay, now let's try putting. All right, there we go. Now, I'm just going to do a quick test here, guys. Okay, now. What can you see now?
I see something.
Hey!
I see something.
All right.
There it is.
Okay, give me 2 moments here. Let me set up the rest of the lighting here. We can keep role-playing through what has been happening, though. So you...
Yeah.
Amar, you have just woken up. There's that terrible pain in your leg. You can hear the hooting and screeching of those four-armed apes from elsewhere echoing through these caverns.
Mm.
Your allies seem to be disfigured and unconscious right now. What are you doing?
All right, so looks like I'm in a cave. Yeah, where are we getting any light from right now?
Reagan emanates light.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely in a cave of some sort. I think the first thing would be to, I guess, see if I can stand up.
It's definitely painful, but you are able to get yourself to your feet.
Okay.
You're walking with a distinct limp at this point. So you suspect that it may be some time before you'll be able to move at your regular agile rate of speed.
All right, so first, I guess first I'm going to go see to Xanico and see if I can wake him up.
Yeah. Xanico, you sort of shake and get yourself awake.
Mm-hmm. What's Amar? I didn't really expect to see you again.
It seems your feathered serpent has favored us to some extent. I don't know where we are, but...
Your face is in agony, Xanico.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do
I
next?
can definitely still hear the apes.
Yeah, and you can clearly hear them as well, Xanico.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll ask, is Reagan all right? To Amar.
I don't know. I woke you first, so I'll check on Reagan.
Okay. Reagan, you will likewise jerk awake. And you can hear the screeching and hooting of apes, but your chest and your ribs are in excruciating pain.
And she just starts coughing, and blood comes out as she does that. What happened?
Apparently, they have captured us, brought us back to their lair or something.
So?
I would think they're probably going to, if I had to guess, use us as food. So it's probably in our best interest to get out of here.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Xanico?
Are we still clothed and have everything we... What do we have on us?
You guys have your clothing, and that really is it. Okay. Anything else has been removed.
Mm-hmm. So Reagan says, no, everything else has been removed. Okay, she can't. Yeah.
So obviously Xanico would know. I have to pray to the Great Feathered Serpent to get spells. How much kind of noise does that make? Is that like something I could do quietly in quiet contemplation, or is that something that... I guess what I'm asking is, does Xanico think that that's going to alert any apes if I start praying for healing spells to try to get us more capable for...
I think so long as... What do you need, an hour in this game, I think?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the spell, per level. You could start praying, and you can do it in a quiet way. I mean, I don't think...
Okay.
So long as nothing comes in.
Yeah, so I think that's what Zanika will suggest, is he'll say, it's going to take me a little while, but I don't know how much I can heal. And he'll sort of gesture to Amar's leg and to the side of his face that's clearly messed up, even though he can't see it. He probably, got, dried blood all over his eye and stuff, so he might not he might be looking through like this. But he'll say, I think I can get us a little bit stronger before we try to escape, if we want to wait about an hour.
I don't know how long we've been here now, but I don't see that being...
You guys have been unconscious long enough that any of your stuff that would recharge by with a night's rest, that will have recharged.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we have been out.
So,
Which doesn't help Reagan because she would need her runes.
Well, I don't know what else I'm not sure. I mean, we could maybe... Amar, you're pretty sneaky, right? So...
Yeah, that's kind of what I was starting to think. I was like, okay, we could maybe wait here for the time for you to get your magic recovered. I can do some healing, and then you could do some more, and then, I would be able to sneak a little bit better than anybody else.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe you could watch, if you could sneak up to sort of around the corner or something and keep watch for us while I get some...
Thinking there, or you want me to go further down than here?
I was thinking probably about where you're pinging, so that you're still close to us.
Yeah.
And then I can try to get some spells back so that we can hopefully not, hopefully we'll put up a real fight instead of just falling to the first one or whatever we end up doing.
What is your move silent chance there, Amar?
Move silent is 9 in 12.
9 in 12. Okay, why don't you give us a move silent check, please?
All right, come on. That's a 5.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So you, in spite of your bum leg, you get up and carefully inch your way forward. You can go ahead and move yourself a little further forward if you like. So what is it you see up ahead?
That almost looks like water, but I'm not sure.
It is.
Yeah, there's a pool of water up there.
Strange. You can keep moving yourself. The hoots and howls and stuff are getting louder.
All right. Let's see here. A lot of water.
Okay. So you can, as you're getting closer, you can hear more screams and things are crying out, but they don't see. Nothing seems to be seeing you. You can inch further if you like.
Let's zoom out a little.
Now, what is that?
A boat.
So in place, I don't have a map for it.
Yeah.
But in place of this boat, what you can imagine is if it was like a silver Flash Gordon style rocket ship.
Holy crap. That's so cool. I was kind of looking at the bottom of it and just like the part that I can see, and it actually, aside from that sail shadow, it's got those two prongs jutting out, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, those are lasers.
Yeah. It's so, if you can picture it like, red fins, one of which is quite broken, and another, but this is slightly in the water.
Does it look like it crashed, or is it just...
Most definitely.
sitting?
Yeah.
It does look like
it looks
it
like it's
crashed.
busted and crumpled in at some parts. It's not the perfectly smooth sides that you saw when you were what do you call it? When you were inside the smoking tower.
Okay. Let's look at more of this. This is too cool.
Okay. Now you can see standing on top of that busted hull, there's at least one of those four-armed apes calling and chanting out.
Is he facing a specific direction, Kevin?
He's facing to the sort of northwest.
Northwest.
Would you give me a D6 roll, please? Well, let me know what your wisdom is.
Okay. Wisdom is 16. I rolled a 6.
Okay, so that's a fail.
Son of...
I think. Yeah, you always want to roll low when you're making checks, right, guys? In this game, yeah. Okay,
for attribute checks.
Yeah. So you're not sure what you're looking at here, but there seems to, from the sounds of it, there's got to be a small group of these things who are chanting and crying out towards something. And you think you can hear from here, Amar. Hear from here once again. George, take notes. You can hear someone is speaking, but it's in a language you don't understand.
Yeah.
It sounds similar to when George has spoken. When Malo has spoken in the same language of the choking tower or smoking tower. You could move yourself a little further forward if you like, Amar. You're so completely hidden. Though with your bum leg, it's going to be hard to get away if someone tries to find you.
Yeah, I know.
So more of them on here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them on there.
And it's exactly as you see. It's sunken in the middle of a cavern, somewhat submerged in water. And all of these are facing in towards that direction, towards the north. And the voice seems to be coming from somewhere right around the corner. What do you want to do?
All right. Let's try and move back on this side. And come around and see if I see anything that...
Hey. So you can see the middle of this rocket is sort of bowed in and sunken in the water. But there is more of it over here, and you can hear more shouting from over there.
About as far as I can safely go.
Okay. So you get right to the edge, and that's when you see it. For one, you can see there is on the far side of this strangely illuminated thing, and it's not like lichen or whatnot that seems to be illuminating everything in here. There's these odd straight beams set into the walls that are illuminating the same kind of strange, lifeless illumination, that white light that you saw inside the tower. And standing right here, chanting and shouting at everyone, is a human, or you think it might be a man, but there's a huge, headdress that seems to be a skinned version of one of these 6-arm or 4-armed apes. Chest is bare. There's straps across his his bare chest that have all sorts of strange, technological apparatus, the same kind of weird gewgaws you saw inside the tower. And he has a massive staff that on the top of it has some kind of something similar to if you stripped all the components from one of those Robotaton hammers, you'd see stuff playing up and down on it. And it has massive gauntlets, but they seem to have the same kind of... If you took the innards from one of those units that you saw in the choking tower and strapped all of it around the gauntlets, you would see it. If you could picture like a cyber mage kind of thing, but as drawn by Mike Mignola, the guy who created Hellboy, that's sort of what you can picture here. There's lots of weird light tubes that are unnecessary on it and such. And this man seems to be chanting and directing and leading sort of like a rally or a sermon maybe with all of these apes. Guys, let's take our mid-session break.
Let's do it.
Okay. So for those listening at home, we'll be back momentarily. All right. Let's check in with chat here. Good morning, everybody. Wardrobe, what's going on? Yes, there's a great Bag of Holding sale for this right now. And actually, fuck, those guys from, the folks from Bag of Holding, they actually tweeted about our one of our early sessions, guys, for this campaign.
Really?
Yeah, of way of saying, like, hey, check it out.
Cool.
All right. Yeah,
Isn't
we were
it
up last
Alan
night.
Barney or somebody that runs that?
Okay, let's see here. Crumb, what's going on? Ed, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. G-Man, hello, hello. Antonio, what's going on? Hope everyone's weekend is off to a great start. Brian, what's going on? Good morning. Insert, what's going on as well? And Ed, nice. Painting minis. Oh, nice. Painting while mending. Very good. Very good. All right, guys. So, if you're not... So if you're not familiar with Magnola's actual comic work here, let me just share one of the three greatest panels in comics history with you. So, first character is Abe Sapien.
Yep.
That's going to be backwards as well, too. Abe Sapien says, "Is that a monkey?" And then Hellboy says, "He's got a gun!" And then it's a monkey shooting.
Yes.
That is Hellboy in a nutshell for you. So, and let's see. This is sort of the. Actually, I've got a. I just got a copy of his comic from Topps Dracula. Which I never got at the time. It's like right when he was making his transition from... He used to do covers for Alpha Flight in a very specific style, and then would do interiors in a different way, which were good, but it wasn't like what we would think of as Magnola now, or Mignola. And Dracula's the first time it really, like, it's what you would see in Hellboy and all his other stuff going forward. But he also did this weird... thing for DC Comics called Iron Wolf. It's an old, like, science fantasy thing, too. I've got that arriving on Monday, and it's same thing, too. It's got all the weird, ornate, tons of black stuff. This is sort of what I'm picturing, not with Hellboy, but with the gauntlet there.
Uh-huh.
That's sort of what I'm picturing as this guy with a ape mantle and his thing. So,
Do you have
Amar.
Gotham by Gaslight?
Say again?
Do you have Gotham by Gaslight?
I do, yeah.
Okay, good.
Also
That's
really good.
one of my personal favorites.
Yeah. His stuff's all, like, yeah, it's, even, like, if you go back and look at those Alpha, like, when John Byrne left Alpha Flight, and he started doing Alpha Flight with Bill Mantlo, the stories weren't great, but the covers, holy smokes, really, really amazing. All right, so Amar, having seen that, what do you wish to do next?
I think I'm going to go back. I don't think there's anything else to be accomplished here other than possibly getting seen, which I do not want to happen.
Okay.
So,
Are you sure? Come on. Monkey
yeah.
Meister. He's ready.
No. You know what? If I had some bananas, sure.
So
yes, we have no bananas.
All right, so you limp your way back, and you guys find that, yeah, what do you tell the rest of the guys?
Oh, gosh. Okay. So I went down the passageway, and it leads into a pool of some sort in a cavern. And in this pool is some sort of metallic ship that has been broken. And several of the four-armed apes were on there and hooting and hollering, and I looked further and saw a human that they were all facing, and he was speaking in the tongue of, what is it Xanako calls them? The ancient ones?
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Sky
call
people?
the Sky People, yes, thank you. Yes, in something that sounded like what you call the Sky People language that I've heard Malo speak before. And he had a strange form of armor that looked like some of the inventions of the Sky People, or some of the things we just saw recently in the tower, some sort of metallic electric device. But yes, it opens up basically into a giant pool. There's a shore on the other side, but I didn't see any passage between here to the other side without going through the water. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah, I was right on that.
Okay. So, what do you guys make of that, Reagan and Xanako?
Interesting that somebody is leading these things. Says if I could get my runes, I think I would be a lot more useful. There's something obviously you've seen before. I can take things down, and certainly could try it on him. Was there any other way to sneak past that you saw?
I mean, it really, like I said, it just, the end of this cavern is the water.
Yeah.
The only theoretical, and I mean, I don't think it would be possible without being seen. The apes were looking forward towards the man, and the man was looking towards them. So they pretty much got that site covered.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can think of is climbing, and that's
we need to. Yeah, and we need to find our
gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Xanako, what about you? What do you make of this?
Pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. The idea of somebody controlling these apes is a little, although we don't know if the apes were sent or if they were just wandered upon us. They may have. I guess my sort of big thing is, if there is somebody else controlling these apes, then does that mean there might be a way to talk our way out of this situation rather than try to fight? Because it was, pretty rough fighting a group of the apes last time, and we're in a worse position now. So I guess that's what I'm thinking. So I'm wondering if there's any way to talk our way out.
You could always intimidate the hell out of them now. I don't know. I'm of the opinion that men commanding monkey are not good at heart.
Probably not.
So that doesn't sound like a person that can be reasoned with.
The malicious monkey meister.
Yeah. Like a Flash villain or something.
No, Gorilla Grodd. I am a big fan of the the Julius Schwartz theory of, like, you'll up your sales of your comic in the 60s if you put a monkey on it.
Yeah.
It got to the point where you had to put a moratorium on how many apes were appearing on covers because everyone was doing it.
Everything's better with monkeys.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right. So then, Xanako, you had a question of whether you could prepare your spells. You can start and see what happens.
Yeah, so I think now that we know what's there, seems like this is sort of our best opportunity, is to have some resources that they don't expect us to have.
Okay. So
I'm
tell me
trying to
about...
decide what it makes sense to get.
Oh, for your
I think what I'm
spells,
gonna, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do. So I've got my full contingent of Cure Light. Instead of my full contingent of Cure Moderate, I have a new spell from the Great Feathered Serpent that I got when I last leveled up, called Create Weird Warhammer, or Weird Makawatil.
Yeah, nice.
In my case, that allows me to summon a phantasmal weapon that can strike something up to 30 feet away.
Okay.
Seems like that might be useful if we get into a fight, or if we can zap the baddie. But yeah, and then I've got some Create Food and Water and some Prayer, so that hopefully we can, if we end up surviving, even if we don't get our stuff, if we can sneak out, I can create some food and water for us that will be able to survive in the wilderness a little bit. And then Prayer is my kind of big support spell. So I think that's everything that I want. So I'm going to start praying for some spells.
All right. So you start praying. What about Reagan?
She's feeling pretty useless at the moment, considering the fact that she can't pray to get her stuff back. She just needs to get her stuff back. And then she can be a little more useful.
Does she actually, is it she needs to cut the runes into herself, or does she need the actual runes themselves?
I believe she needs the actual runes.
I got the rules up. Give me a second.
Yeah.
No, I've got it. Yeah, it's because you need a medium to do it. So I'm assuming. I've been assuming. It's been a long time since I actually looked at the rules. Mundane rune carvings hold no power. The runes are enchanted when the rune graver cuts the palm, drips of blood on the rune. So it's an actual physical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she has a little bag that she has all the runes in.
Yeah, so and you do not have those right now. Shoot.
Yep.
All right. So fortunately, though, it is a very, very tense 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But Zaniko, you're able to complete your preparations. And your eyes snap open. And you have your spells prepared. So,
do they continue to chant that whole time while he's doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The malicious monkey meister is, if nothing, verbose.
All right. On Amar, 8. Not so good.
Okay.
On Reagan, 11. That's better.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Another 1d8. So let's do a 1d8 on me and see where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Another d8 on me and see where. Okay, that's better.
That's a little better. You got the average.
Oh, plus 9. All right. Amar, you could probably use one more.
Okay.
That's good. And that leaves me with 1 to spare if somebody goes down.
Let's see. Who's the lowest right now? You are, aren't you, Zaniko? I can't tell.
I have
at
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaniko's 10 out of 36, Amar's 16 out of 35, and Reagan is 12 out of 26.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out who I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I can give, I can do the laying on of hands.
Yeah.
Regular chakra adjustment.
Yeah. Can you do it to yourself?
Yeah, I can do it to myself or someone else.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking of our, no offense, Reagan, but Amar has got magic hands without anything, and I've got some spells.
Yes. Yeah. Right now, Reagan's got nothing, so she's going to basically be in the back. So
yeah,
you think use it on myself?
I think doing it on yourself
is
a good idea.
Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
You're feeling better now.
oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is happening next then, guys?
Okay, so plans. I assume this is a dirt floor.
It is stone floor.
Oh, I'm sorry, stone. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So yeah, so that probably wouldn't work. Let's see. I mean, the best I can come up with. I mean, the two options is the water or me trying to climb around.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're talking, that's all kinds of.
Yeah,
How
I
deep-
guess. I think one of the questions is, do we want to wait for them to come to us, or do we want to try to get them whatever we're going to do while they're still howling and chanting and all that?
That's a good question. I personally think it's better to seize the initiative
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and be unexpected, because I don't think they are expecting us to be coherent at this point. I could be wrong. We could theoretically wait, and then maybe that leader type might come to interrogate us. But then again, they could just eat us too. So I'm not on that regard.
Yeah.
It is. I will tell you this though. To some extent, strategically, this is not a bad area.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bottleneck right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I was to stand there, I mean, they would have to fundamentally try and go through me.
Yeah.
Unless the leader has a way. I mean, he has some power over them. I mean, mind you, they're apes of some sort, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'm
could
just worried
reduce.
that he might have some magic or.
This is true. If he comes himself, you know, he could
Yes,
send the monkeys to collect us. So
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
who knows? I just right now, I don't see a good way to deal with the water with them being there.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I don't know what time of day it is right now. I know it's been at least a day. I don't know what time of day.
Yeah. It's been a while. But
Right. So maybe we could, theoretically, I could go down and kind of just watch. And because I don't see them staying up there for 24 hours chanting and hollering. They've got to sleep.
Yeah.
So we could perhaps maybe use that to our advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't.
And
I'm
once
just
they
thinking
seem
they
to
didn't
break up,
tie us up or anything, right? We woke up
yeah,
without bondage on us,
Mm-hmm.
and surely they could tell that we were still alive when they woke us up, when we were taken, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I wonder. Seems like if they were going to just eat us, that they might have gone ahead and finished the job.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or they could have other things to eat right now. And then,
Unless, I mean, yeah, they might feel like we're tasty and they're saving us for dessert or something.
or
but,
with, I mean, that guy could be some sort of spellcaster, and they could sacrifice us to some, you know, unholy menace.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not interested in being sacrificed to an unholy menace.
Yeah, that's
Sacrificed it all.
All right. So I think my idea, my sort of two ideas are: one, we just wait here and have Amar take the sort of choke point, and we assume that we're going to have to fight, and we hope that that's enough, or we go out now and we kind of, you know, walk out and shout something basically to the leader and say, you know, we're interested in talking and we're awake, basically, and we hope that that works out for us.
Reagan, yeah. So another option, since we could kind of almost split the difference. I could walk out look weak, so that they don't realize that we've recovered. If they seem willing to talk to me, then I can call the rest of you out. Otherwise, if they attack me, they won't expect us to be strong, and I can lead them back where you guys are waiting.
Although, if you get stuck, that's probably the end of it for Reagan, right?
Yeah. But Amar, you were able to see just around the corner, and there was a fair bit of distance, right?
Yeah.
So unless this guy's a spellcaster and he's cast something on me immediately.
Well, if he casts, or even the monkeys seem to be able to move pretty quickly. We don't know how quickly.
Yeah.
But
how far away were they?
They were over. Let's see. I counted it. It was over 30 feet. I think it's probably close to
30 feet.
Probably.
Yeah. 30 feet. They could get to fast.
Yeah. Yeah. At least 60 foot. The other option is still kind of what I said. Let me try and sneak back up here and remain hidden and just observe until they seem to break up. And then we can maybe
Monkey Church lets out.
What's that?
Till Monkey Church lets out.
Yeah. Once Monkey Church is open.
So meet you up at the Perkins or what?
Once they have banana communion.
All right.
So I think that's a good option, but I'm willing to entertain the other ones.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one also.
All right. So, Amar, would you kind of give us one more check for your move silent, please?
Please be good. Please be
good. Nice. Nice. All right, go ahead and position yourself where you choose.
So, I think I had got this. Probably right about. Back up. Move down.
Okay.
Yeah, probably right there is probably really good.
Okay. Let's see here. I am looking forward to our Conan session this afternoon. I'm almost more looking forward to drawing the Monkey Meister later today. It's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, I saw you're working on Andrew's character, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it is coming together.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tighten up the drawing before I can finish inking it, just because it's looking a little sketchy still. All right, I can't find. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't quite find that illustration for this, so I'll use. Yeah. We'll also use this as a placeholder for now. Boom. All right. So, it is, let's see here. It's about another 50 minutes that he continues speaking to these things, ranting back and forth, stomping. You can see the electricity runs, or some kind of power runs from his staff to his gauntlets to back to the other gauntlet as he's speaking. And it seems like there is some kind of unnatural glow underneath that massive monkey face or ape face that he's got on his cowl. When he finishes, then he gestures, and what you see is that these things, two of them take a running leap to the side of the thing, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sploosh down into the water. and are going to be heading over towards you.
Okay, so they are heading towards us. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, now the other plan, Sanico. So I will, I guess, take up position.
Okay.
Sneak back up here to this bottleneck and let my companions know. Hey, there's looks like 2 coming our way.
Yep.
Well, actually, yeah.
Okay, let's
Reagan
go
can at least 2 cantrips.
round per round here, guys. So
Yeah.
starting with round 1, what are you guys doing? Sorry, Robert, can you please take a look at your gain again too, because we're getting every single sound that's coming from your end here.
Okay.
It's set up so hard. Like when you're turning papers, even too, it's as loud as when you speak. Okay.
Let's see what I can do.
So then, if everyone could, well, then you're still. Oh no, you lost initiative. So Robert, we're on for initiative for you. Robert, you guys don't need to decide your actions. We'll just go. I think you're moving them until you see something available. Beat my 5, please.
Ooh.
Nope.
Ugh. Okay. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to move the full move instead of doing 2 phases. There we go. Oops. And there we are. All right, Amar. What are you doing? You're still hidden against the wall until you tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold.
Okay.
Here until they really actually get closer.
All right. Are you trying to be hidden, or are you conspicuous now?
No, I think I'm still trying to remain kind of hidden. Pressed up against this wall.
Okay. All right. And then, what about Zanico and Reagan? What are you guys planning on doing here?
So Reagan's planning to buff Amar with the cantrip.
Okay.
And she's kind of going to be in position just in case he falls to, come up and try to plug a gap.
Okay. And what about Zanico?
I've been over here waiting just for whatever to happen. I assume that if Amar is hidden from them, he's probably hidden from us too.
Okay.
Around that corner. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for chaos to start, basically.
All right. So they're moving up here. They can't see you. They're going to keep moving. Tell me when you want to act, Amar, because they can't see you.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's. What do you think, guys? Go now. I got both of them right there. I think that's.
I think so.
Okay.
That seems as good as anything.
So I'll give you guys.
I could wait until they actually get next to me and then basically attack from surprise.
Okay. So go ahead and we'll take our. They are going to be surprised because they couldn't see you up until when you jump out there, Amar. Go ahead and take your turn.
All right.
Round
so
1 of combat.
do-
Let's be surprised round. Then we'll go to round 1.
So this is what I get. 1 melee attack.
I think you get your full in this game.
You get my full. Okay.
Yep.
So, let's try this. Come on, baby.
Hit.
AC 1 8.
Okay.
Ooh, 14 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'll put that all on. Put it all on that first one there. That's directly south.
All right. So let me get a health bar for the sucker.
Thank goodness.
All right, you did 13 to it. Okay, boom, 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 boom. There you go. So this thing is quite badly hurt, even from just 1 round. All right, guys. So now we'll be jumping into combat here. So, Reagan, you're gonna be, or Robert, you'll be rolling initiative for us. Everyone, put down what you want to do with your round. Okay. All right, then, Robert, would you kindly beat my 4? Come on. Oh. All right, so we got 2 ape attacks on Amar to start here. 2 and a 5 will not do it.
Woo.
And then a second ape. Arms aplenty. I hit an AC of 5. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Ugh. 2 points of damage. Full DR applies from one of those claws. All right. Then it is Amar with 2 melee. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy there.
Okay.
Let's try 1. Oh, come on. I do hit AC 2.
Second one hits, and ape is down. Would you give me a D... Actually, each of you guys, give me a D6 roll, please.
1d6.
Nice. So, Amar, you see it now. As you hit and you bring your fist back, there's a bit of electricity that comes back, and you look down and you realize that you didn't see it before. In sort of like the way that, gorillas have that big, strange, like big sloping skull, but they've got those weird, like, inset temples. In that inset temple, there was some kind of mechanical device. And when you hit, that's where you hit it to kill it, it shattered it, and electricity came out. And neither Zanico nor Reagan... Oh, Reagan, you got an 18 wisdom, don't you? Yeah. Oh. So you can see there's a little bit of light on one of the other ones as well. Right at the temple.
Okay.
So, and Robert, I'm not sure if your mic might have a gain knob on it. It may not be your computer, and you can adjust that as well.
No, it's on the computer. This is a laptop. There's no mic. Yeah, so I'm trying to find the software.
Okay. Then let's see here. It is that was Amar. Then we have Reagan on magic. What are you doing, Reagan?
She is casting. Sorry, I was distracted trying to fix the mic. She's casting Divine Guidance on Amar, so +1 on all attack rolls.
Nice. Okay. What does that look like?
She basically just breathes deeply, and it's just like fixed on him, but it's like kind of she makes the motion as if she was attacking herself.
Okay.
And
there's magical runes that appear around her.
Yep.
Okay, love it. Then it is Zanico. What are you doing?
I'm moving for the first round to here.
Okay.
Because I heard the chaos. Coming out.
All right. Then second phase, guys. We have looks like magic is the only interesting thing happening. Zanico?
Yep. So I am calling upon the Great Feathered Serpent and doing it very loudly and all that sort of, it's a big display.
Yep.
Calling upon the Great Feathered Serpent to grant my allies a bonus, and I'm casting a prayer so that Amar, in particular, Reagan will also benefit from it, but I think Reagan is not going to be up fighting as much. Amar will get +1 to attack and damage and to saves, and any apes in the area, which I think is just this one, will get a -1 to all those things as well.
Perfect. Alrighty, then that is the end of round 1, guys. We're on to round 2. So, everyone write down what you want to do with your round.
Oh, do you have to concentrate on prayers, Zanico?
Yeah, I have to keep it. Well, I get a few rounds after I stop concentrating, but I'm going to keep it up as long as I can.
All right, Arlen. Just beat my 6.
Oh, giving me the hard one. I see.
No. All right, so this ape, in spite of that thing, launches into a flurry of attacks. I hit an AC of 2 with one of my attacks.
Okay, my AC is 2, so yeah, that hits.
Oh, 2, then AC 5, I actually would have missed last time. Remember, AC is descending in this game. I had an AC 5. Your AC is a 2. I would have missed you with that.
Yeah. I thought I said that. Well, I figured it was you had one attack that hit and one that missed. That's what I was thinking.
Both missed. My best attack was on an AC 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, so you get I think I only did 2 points of damage last time. This time I did hit, and I did 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Is that with the prayer penalty?
That is with the, -1 damage. No, 3 points of damage.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. All right, and DR will apply as well. Okay, then it is Amar's turn. What are you doing, Amar?
All right, so yeah, we're going to attack this guy that's left.
Okay. Mangle Monkey.
Come on.
That is a hit.
Yeah, that hits AC
With
5
prayer,
for
yep.
9 damage.
Did I forget to... Oh, God dang.
And that hits for another 9 damage.
Another dead ape. All right. What do you guys do next? How long could you keep your prayer up, Zanico?
Let me double check. I don't think for that. I think it's in rounds, not in turns.
Okay.
But I'm double checking right now. Prayer. Duration special.
Okay.
Functions as the incantation spell, but it doesn't say here, so I gotta go find incantation. All right. Let me it'd help if I could spell. There we go. Incantation. Persist as long as the caster continues to chant and remains stationary.
Okay.
So I can keep it up for as long as I want, apparently, as long as I'm standing right here.
Okay. So what are you guys planning on doing here? You planning on making a break for it, or are you planning on making a stand here, I guess?
I mean, we have no idea how many of these things are. I mean, if this guy can command them, I mean, he could have an infinite army.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the best idea at this point is now to seize the initiative and at least us get down to the bottom and see about trying to come here.
Makes sense to me.
Does that sound sensible?
Yeah, and if we need to, we can always fall back to here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, until we get in the water, then it's going to become questionable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how long does it last after you stop chanting, Zanico?
3 more rounds.
Nice, okay. So then you guys kind of have Sparrow look at each other. You've had quite some time to plan this. Go ahead and move yourselves. Move your full movement.
1, 2, yeah. 4. Yeah, there's my full movement now.
There we go.
Right. Okay. Cannot see anything else. You can hear hooting and shouting and stuff, and you can hear the shouting of a man's voice as well.
Alright, so he's there.
Yep. Go ahead and move one more round.
What do you want to do?
I think we move up to the water.
Alright.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Put myself here.
Okay.
Paper.
And again, instead of a ship, what you're seeing is that broken rocket. Okay. And what you're seeing is the apes that are up here are starting to run to the edge. And they're shouting and screaming and pounding on the... I'll leap across here. All right. And what you're seeing in there as well, too, is the Monkey Meister. Malicious Monkey Meister. Stands among them as well, too, looking down. Although I think none of you guys have an advantage to him just yet. What are you guys doing next?
You want to try and fall back?
It's difficult to tell how deep this water is, but it does seem to be, past the waist at the least.
Yeah.
I
think we shout at the Monkey Meister.
Stopped, and they're kind of like pounding on. It's more like threat display at this point.
Yep.
Oh, they haven't jumped in the water yet.
Not yet.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
And
Okay.
what's Monkey Meister? Like, he's just watching us, or is he saying...
Well, we can't see him right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. We don't see him.
Yeah.
I thought I couldn't see him from
Because he was right up here.
Okay.
Nobody has a vantage point on that. So if nobody else does anything, Zanico is going to shout to the Monkey Meister.
Okay. What do you shout?
I'm going to shout, Master of Monkeys, know that you face a cleric of the Great Feathered Serpent. Stand your troops down so that we may parley.
And you say that in what? In common or in your tongue? Or
Probably in common, because I think that's got the best odds of being a shared language.
Okay. So you shout that out in common. It echoes throughout. It's barely heard over the sound of the what do you call it? Of the screeching of all these apes. But then you hear a voice come back, and the voice says, "Who are you to speak to the Monkey Meister?"
He really calls himself that. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, I love it.
You referred to him as that, so
I love it.
for sure he is. Are you servants of Shuda?
Oh God, no.
We are enemies of Shud, and we have destroyed him and damaged his tower.
Oh! And you hear all the apes are all screaming and screeching. You claim to have taken down the master of the smoking tower. Who do you think you are? Liar! Slave to the serpent!
Okay, this is
Follow
where
us to the
you-
tower, and we will show you the damage we have wrought.
So you hear like the sound of something leaping, and then he smashes down over here. And you can see him looking down at you too, and lightning is again playing across all of these weird contraptions on his arms, and he seems to be adopting like almost the affectations of an ape as well too. His arms definitely play into it, and he's a very big man as well. And he, what are your names? Liars, slave to serpent.
I am Xanico. This is Reagan and Amar.
And Reagan says that we are of the Lions of Thule, which you won't know, but
The lions. Some slaves to snakes, some to lions. Weaker than the apes. And the apes are all screaming and crying around. And he got to raise
Would
his
you like to come see the 2 apes I just killed single-handedly?
Whoa! You killed the Monkey Meister's apes, and you claim to want to speak now.
By hand only.
You not only serve the serpent, you speak with its forked tongue. And it's pointing at you with that strange techno staff now. He's not attacking
You
it though.
can.
Yeah. All right. So I will pipe up again. What do I want to say?
You want to do the Luke Skywalker thing. You can profit or be destroyed. Intimidate the hell out of them, bro.
Okay. I'm
That's
gonna
right,
say
you got
it is no slavery to accept the feathered serpent's benizens, but we are enemies of Shud, and it sounds like you are too.
Enemies of Shud, you say? Proof? What proof you have?
Witness. And I pull back, and I've got the vest from the Atlantean Tower on underneath my armor.
Oh, you bring riches from his tower. Who are you, Xanico? Why did you brave the smoking tower?
Well, I gotta be honest, that was sort of the other guy's ideas.
You who serve the lions. You are the ones who went into his tower. Why?
We are trying to get home. And we felt that there might be answers to how we could do this in the tower.
You sought knowledge from Shud. The master
We did
of
not.
the smoking tower shares nothing with others.
we did not know Shud was there until we got there, and we took what we wanted from him, and we destroyed his evil.
That's true.
You wish to go home.
You who serve serpent, and those who serve lion. Why should the Monkey Meister allow you to live?
Because we destroyed a common enemy, and if you attack us, you will pay dearly. But we would like to...
You were merely meals for my monkeys. What makes you think the Monkey Meister fears you?
We slept. We are healed. When we came out of Shude's tower, we were nearly killed, although we won. And now we are healed back because he let us sleep.
Not. You missed the point where my monkeys brought you here, and you were at the mercy of the Meister.
What do you gain by destroying us?
Food? Food for my apes? What
Allow
do I
me.
gain for letting you live?
Just
Well, in
can gain
economics,
X.
there's a concept called opportunity cost. No, but what I'll say is,
I'm not
I will say-
familiar with these magics of which you speak.
I will say we could be powerful allies or deadly enemies. Consider the lack of profit to destroy us and the great profit that might come by our working together. And I will do a cantrip and summon up a ball of light in my hand to show that I can do magical stuff.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
So the apes are all kind of like kind of hyping and yipping and whatever else. And he says, he looks at you all.
Phew. Parlor tricks do not impress the Meister.
And he gestures, and there's a lightning sphere that kind of appears in his hands, and he kind of and there's this strange backlighting. You can see his human face underneath the mat, like the thing of the monkeys, but there's a weird metallic sheen in there as well too. And it's only now you notice that his eyes that are glowing within are perfectly circular.
I wonder what that means.
Bit
I
of
think
a,
the Monkey Master might be a T1000, guys.
We can take it.
Have you seen this boy?
I have the baubles you stole from the smoking tower. You will never replace him as master of that tower.
We don't want to.
We have no desire to replace Furkashud as master. We are simply travelers hoping to get home who would like to treat with a civilized master of the monkeys.
Civilized. I have not let my pets eat you. Is that not civilized enough for you, servant of the serpent?
It is very civilized, and we thank you for what mercy you have shown, but we require further mercy and further agreement.
What else
Reagan,
would you ask of the Meister?
sorry, Robert, go ahead.
sorry. Reagan turns to Xanacone and suggests, they were talking about food earlier. We could at least provide them with some of a meal. You are able to create food.
That's we're on the same page, buddy.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So I will say, if you will sit down and share a meal between us and your forces, I will call upon the Great Feathered Serpent to replace what food you would have gotten from us.
You would dine with the Meister.
Yes.
Kind of looks at his monkeys.
And you would deal with the Meister.
Precisely.
Yes.
Then we shall have an accord. Yeah.
He starts chanting and stomping with his staff. Lightning's playing off of it, and all his apes start going just crazy. So we cut to a scene of you guys.
I should check how much I can actually get with create food and water.
Okay.
It said to feed one person per caster level, because actually Reagan has that if she has her runes. But
1 man per CA level. Consider a horse or camel equivalent to 3 men, so I can get 6 people worth of food.
Okay.
So enough for the 3 of us and the Monkey Meister and his 2 lieutenants, I guess.
All right. So we cut to you guys are actually within the ship.
Oh.
And what you find is there is effectively what would have been a mess hall that has been crudely sort of built back together. It's a little off center, but there is very much like the things you saw in Shude's tower. There's a strange, like, round table that seems to be made of a very like a highly polished metal of some kind. Very, very light though. And there are strange lights that are flickering from within, but very unevenly. And the Meister is sitting at one sort of side of the table with some of his apes near him, and you guys are on the other side. He still has not returned anything to you. And he says,
So, show us the bounty of the serpent, Zaniko.
All right, so I will grasp my holy symbol and raise it up and call upon the great feathered serpent, and as if there's a sort of weird kind of like almost like a combination of the flapping of birds' wings and the slithering of snakes to sort of sound, and then everybody looks up to hear the sound, and when they look back down they can see there's food set on the table.
Okay.
And it's appropriate for us and appropriate for them, I guess, whatever monkeys
Now,
eat in this world.
is it like the AD&D version where the food's not terribly palatable?
I don't think there's anything about that because I just read through that.
Then that's fine.
Fresh, not dried or preserved, and thus subject to spoilage.
Great. So yeah, the apes leap onto the table and start grabbing everything that they can get their hands on, and the Meister makes no effort to kind of stop them. I think he probably does the same as well, and starts digging in. There are going to be scraps left for you guys, but
Yep,
yeah,
that's okay.
So once the sort of flurry of activity goes, and the apes all have their hands on some food, what are you guys doing next? The Meister is with you.
Yeah,
And he's jamming stuff under. Still has that crazy headdress on, too. Still has his gauntlets on as well, too. One hand still on his staff.
Reagan says, thank you for treating with us and for allowing, she says, for giving us your hospitality at this meal. What further? See, just trying to think of what-
let's start with the pleasantries first, Reagan.
Yes,
We'll
yes.
kind of put a hand on our arm and say,
Mhm.
Mr. Monkey Meister, can you tell us about where we are?
Mister, I am the Monkey Meister.
Would Master Monkey Meister, is that better?
Yes.
Master Monkey Meister, can you tell us about where we are and what this? I can tell this is of the Sky People, but what this place is.
This is the lair of the Meister. This is my domain. Me and my children.
And all the apes are all going crazy.
This is my home. Long years have I lived here. And long have I cast my eyes on that tower.
And now that the tower is bereft of its leader.
Now, this will fully be my domain. Cast out long ago was I. Shud is a liar and a thief.
We had plenty of experience of his lies and his thievery and his nasty magics too.
Yes, and his foul, lying brain.
Yeah. Well, not to press the issue, but as the people who have given you this opportunity for expansion, seems as though we could come to a further agreement.
What agreement do you speak of, Zaniko?
Well, we would very much like our things returned, at the very least.
Your spoils.
Our spoils from the tower, and we, perhaps even in recognition of the gift that the great master of the monkeys has done to us, we could return another gift or two to the master.
Oh. What gift did you have in mind?
I'm trying to figure out what I could do for him. What else? So I will say, perhaps the tower itself. We could lead you back to it, show you that we have defeated Firkus Shud, and grant you it as a show of goodwill.
And we also know how to move around the tower and get into regions that you might not be able to.
That tower is an abomination on my veil.
Well, once it is yours, you may do with it what you wish.
If the
And he says a word you don't quite understand.
have gone quiet, and if the master of the tower is destroyed at long last, then we will have quiet in our vale again. I would see none master this again. We will see the giants return.
Well, we can tell you that the tower has been heavily damaged at the very least. It no longer smokes from the tippy top anymore.
No.
And the
heart of the tower. Did you destroy it?
I will say, if you can. How
To
how
your
can I go about
ears, it would throb like a beating heart.
and his giant claw kind of.
this? We destroyed several things like that. Although it's possible that the heart itself, depending on what you refer to, this is really not our area of expertise. So it's possible that the heart is still down there.
Such science is the domain of the genius of the Monkey Meister. Witness.
And he gestures back, and lightning kind of plays from his the gauntlets and into the walls, and every single one of the terminals and like walls, things. All the view screens all come to life, and there's this kind of like digitized cackling of a monkey or an ape. That's kind of like going between. All the apes just go nuts and are kind of running around the room while you're doing this. None of them hit you or anything, but then he stops, satisfied that his power or display of power has been has registered with you guys. And then he kind of smugly, underneath that mask, looks back at you.
Then,
Well, very impressive, O Master of Monkeys. Shall we lead you to the tower?
I know where to find the tower. My children have had watch on it for many ages. This is how we saw you.
Reagan breaks in and asks, and why did you provide your mercy to us and let us live? Is it
Because
something you...
the Meister is no monster. The monster dwells in the tower. The monkey Meister is benevolent.
Indeed.
I wish no harm on any themes. And if I thought you to be minions of that smoke monster. I see now. I was in error. You are champions. Did you find what you sought? Your way home?
No, we did not. It might be still there. We found books in the tower that might provide us some way home, but we haven't had time to look through them.
Books. Books of his sorcery.
But no, we have not yet found a way home.
Did you take his books of sorcery?
We have not taken the
no.
books.
You are not sorcerers.
We have some friends who know a bit, but...
Is this like your girlfriend in Canada?
No, this one's neither real nor an attempt to impress my high school friends.
Very well. And you would seek the bounty of his knowledge.
That would be great.
The Meister will permit this, though be warned. The giants return to the Vale, and they are not forgiving. The tower will not last long to their wrath.
So we need to get in there, get what we can, and get out.
Yep.
Which was the original plan.
Where will you go now, then? You have not found your home.
My home, it sounds, is nearer than theirs.
Yes, your kind. To the north, near the pillars. It's actually strange that he knows the pillars. These are enormous. Like, imagine not mountains, but like imagine enormous, like hoodoos almost. Strange things, but like the size of a mountain. You are the people of there. Those I hear speak to the serpent. You wish to leave the Monkey Meister's domain?
We do.
You may serve the serpent. but you do not lie like a serpent. The Monkey Meister and his children will see you safely from the Vale. None of my domain will interfere with you to the limits of my domain, but take care. Do not abuse my generosity. Then, and he taps the thing to the ground, and you see two more of these four-armed apes come in, and in some of their arms, they seem to be carrying all of your gear, which is tossed down on the table amongst the remains of the food that your magic brought into existence.
And Reagan says, thank you very much. And I would also like to provide a little bit more hospitality because I'm not sure that all of your apes had their fill. And assuming that he allows it, she reaches towards the bag and she pulls out a wooden rune and just cuts her palm, and the blood flows in. And as in the case of Sanico's, food appears on the table.
And they go
glowing.
Yeah, nuts again. They're all jumping on. And the Monkey Meister just starts laughing.
My children will be filled. Such a feast they have not had in many ages.
And you can, with like, these things are terrifying monsters. They are more like, imagine apes crossed with like feral cats. That's closer to what these things seem to be. But he scritches its side like of one of the big matted, disgusting fur, as if it was like a favored lapdog.
Well, even real apes, right? Like, I once watched a pair of gorillas fight at a zoo, and I was like, Jesus Christ, it's a good thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are, awful. All right, so then, guys, with that, it appears as if you have made a new ally of the Monkey Meister. So we will leave it, I think, there. We'll give you some XP here, and you guys will have time to talk to the Monkey Meister as well, too. He is actually going to be sending 4 of his apes to accompany you. And if one of you guys points it out to you, you can see there are these strange little metallic implants in the temples of every single one of these things. Any other questions you have for the Monkey Meister before we call it a session?
Yeah. She has questions. She's not sure they're polite. So somebody would just ask, like, what are those things? No, she's not going to ask.
We could think up, between sessions, think up some things to ask.
Absolutely,
sure,
We'll be opening next session with you guys, getting outfitted with the supplies and whatnot that Monkey Meister. He will supply you with some what little he has. It's going to be disgusting. But, he will supply you with things. You also may be able to barter with him for other things. Just from looking through this ruined ship of his, it seems that this thing is full of as many wonders as what the Smoking Tower was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have to explore the ship,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then, that's where we'll bring things to a close. Let me check what your XP is, guys. We have no points of Astonishing Fortune left, right?
That is correct. We haven't had any of that since like 10 o'clock.
All right. Let's see here. Good job negotiating your way out of a tough situation, too, guys.
We just wanted to hear more of the Monkey Meister's voice.
Yeah, I wanted to do more of the Monkey Meister's voice.
Can't wait to draw this character. It's like, oh my goodness. All right. Like, I'm gonna open up as many pictures as I can of Jack Kirby's, design work for like Black Star and Thunder the Barbarian, and really. Okay. So, today. My son slept in this morning, and I didn't bother to wake him up. Normally, I wake him up before the session because I knew he works today. I heard my garage door opening partway through the first half of the session, and I'm like, I think my Jeep's going for a ride somewhere. So he got a text from him. He's like, "Oh, Dad, I slept in." I told him to take the Jeep when he doesn't, instead of spending for an Uber to get himself to work on time.
Yeah.
Because kids these days.
I know.
That's
how could they?
my son yesterday went to the airport and got on an airplane and traveled to another state by himself. So that's the first time he's done that.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old again?
He's 24.
Okay.
He's flown before, but it's always been with us.
Yeah.
It's, like my parents said it when we were growing up too, but like it doesn't matter how old they get. Like they look like kids to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure irritates the fuck out of them, but...
Yep. So I'll go home.
Unsupervised, So, but yeah, he's actually flew into Austin, Texas yesterday and made it fine.
Nice.
Yes.
Work or fun or what?
It's fun. He's got a friend of his that lives in Austin that's been wanting him to come for a while, and then another friend from high school is doing his training for his job in San Antonio. So they're going to go down to San Antonio one day.
I think that means you're hitting Arlen and Carl's homes.
I know.
Yeah, well, you should have come. I'd offer to put you up, but my apartment's real small, so there's not a lot of extra room.
All right. So, guys, you guys are each walking away with 525 XP for the session.
And disfiguring scars.
And you're disfiguring scars. Although, the Monkey Meister may be able to assist with some of that.
Yes.
He has access to wonders.
I see.
All right. So with that, guys, we bring our perhaps most unusual session in an unusual campaign to a close. So for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 54 of our ongoing Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea campaign, the Reavers of Thule. In spite of having a rough run-in with some awesome apes, have lived to fight another day and found a new erstwhile ally. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. Alternatively, you can find a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. We have a channel dedicated to this campaign, every other campaign in the channel, as well as a bunch of other great stuff, including Find a Group. Let me turn this music's giving me fucking heart palpitations. Jeepers. Settle down. No, that's also giving me a heart attack. My goodness. It's the one I think it was more low-key. There we go. Because I know we're logging back into this next time. All right. In addition, there is a link in the description of the video to something called Heroes Save Villages. That's the charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel. And from now, it's another few days, from now until April 1st, for every $25 Canadian that you donate to the Heroes Save Villages campaign, which benefits SOS Children's Villages International, a terrific organization active in over 130 countries that benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. Every $25 Canadian donated gives you one chance to win a copy of the Beetle and Grimm Platinum Edition Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden box set, or one of the other awesome prizes, including a Silver Edition, Beetle and Grimm Silver Edition Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden box set, a starter set for the Son of Oak Studios cool City of Mist noir fantasy game. There is a dice tray, there's a chainmail dice bag, there's some awesome OSR zines. There's a bunch of great stuff in the Redbubble, the Dungeon Musings Redbubble shop. So ton of cool stuff, a ton of cool prizes. prizes that you can win. All of that will be drawn on the evening of April 1st. Every $25, as I said, gives you one chance to win one of those awesome prizes. In addition, all the money goes directly to SOS Children's Villages International. None of it goes to the channel. None of it goes to any other middleman. It all just goes out to help out those kids in addition as well. So it's a good chance to win some great gaming stuff and to help out some kids. You'll also get a chance to vote on what our next charity session will be. Currently, we have a pretty strong lead in the voting for Free Leagues or Free League's Simbaroom Dark Fantasy role-playing game, but there still is time. You can cast your vote. If you make a donation, you can cast your vote over at the Dungeon Musings Discord server on the Charity Initiatives channel. And then after that, you can also spend in kind an amount equal to what you donate to help outfit our heroes for that one shot as well. That's been a lot of fun in the last couple of charity sessions, so gives you a chance to participate in what is happening on the channel, help our heroes out for what they'll be facing, win some amazing gaming stuff, and help some kids who could really use some help. So great opportunities to win some great prizes and do some good all around. Speaking of all around good, I want to say a big thank you to Arlen, Will, and Robert for joining me this morning. 3 heroes down a bunch of, nearly, having faced perhaps the greatest challenge they've faced in their heroic career and still managed to triumph and make a new friend. And introduce perhaps my favorite NPC ever. So it's all downhill from here. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. And
this is great.
It was a lot of fun.
For those listening at home, once again, thank you so much for joining us. If you are joining us during the current crisis, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes in this hidden veil, the veil of the Monkey Meister, have been getting up to. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.